What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have. But still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. So now it's second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Fighting off the defender. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Finley. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Calls his own number, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead is 6 in the first. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Clements. What a grab with one hand. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Clements. Immediately fires to the middle. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it, they're on the run. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, East Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Clements. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. That's caught. It's Finley. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown Pirates! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
To the air, it's Clements. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. They're step 1 and 2.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll run the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Gives it on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Pirates are flying down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ECU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Lincoln. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. You got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Clements. Finds the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might as well give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to pass. It's Clements. Fires on the move. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
2nd down.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He'll set up to throw. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 20.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Kansas, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
1st and 10.
RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down going up.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Found the spot in the defense. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. Off to the races. Inside the 30. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Pirates.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running. Not much to... He stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, ECU. The defense Pirates putting points on the board. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kansas, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd down coming up.
They'll run it. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Running to the left. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Pirates have their offense in high gear. Got it behind the line. It's Duke. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that.
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
79, Kansas, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Snap from the gun on third down. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.